Okay, we've had a problem here.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem. We've had a main beam undervolt.
Roger, main beam undervolt. Okay, stand by, 13. We're looking at it.
All right, guys, welcome. We are back for another Talk Show Tuesday. Today we're going to talk a little bit more with Shadowlord, and later on we'll have our second guest Piggy to talk a little bit also about some paranormal experiences. Also later on we're going to have if you guys want to have an open forum, if you guys want to join the stream and talk about your paranormal experience, that would be awesome too. We'll open that up to you guys, whoever wants to talk about that. But first and foremost, let me introduce my partner in crime, Shadowlord. Here we go.
Hey Rocco. Hey everyone.
Hello. What's going on? How's it going?
Oh, not too bad.
Not bad.
And my dog in the background's crying because he doesn't like me wearing a headset.
That's all right. It's fine. So how was your week?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Been analysing a bit of audio and...
All right, yeah. So some big news also, guys. Shadowlord will be streaming State of Survival on Twitch this coming Thursday. So if you haven't followed him already on Twitch, I will post the link in actually a few minutes. I just gotta look that up. That might help. That might help if I had that link up, right? I mean,
yeah, it might help.
It sucks when you don't have anything set up right away. All right, so we're gonna be waiting a few minutes. We just started now, so it's just you and me. I think we just had another person come on, so we'll give it a few minutes. We'll give it a few minutes for people to start coming in, say hello to everybody, guys. So welcome to the stream. If you haven't followed already, please follow myself on Simply Rocco and YouTube. Also, Simply Rocco on Facebook. Pretty easy to find, guys. Not hard. I'm just looking back and forth for this stuff here. So yeah, guys, it's Talk Show Tuesday. So Shadow, what do you have to show us for today for some special toys?
Last time we were on, I mentioned my little bear.
Your little bear.
Yeah, my little bear investigator.
That sounds interesting.
My little bear.
Oh, the little bear investigator.
Yeah.
And what does your little bear do? Because I'm like kind of scared now.
Let me see if I can switch him on. Why are you switching on?
Does he need batteries?
No, he's got batteries. He's all charged up. Well, he should be.
So what exactly does this
Basically, he talks and he lights up.
Okay.
Well, he should do. Oh, there we go. Now he's lighting up.
Okay.
If I get him in the camera, right?
Okay.
Let me turn my light off, then you'll see him better.
Okay. And what exactly does the bear do as far as when you're doing?
What's your name?
As you can see, he's talking.
Okay.
Have I got my mic in the right place?
Did you say something? Could you please say it again?
Oh, so it picks up when.
Thanks. I like holding hands with you.
So when there's something talking or a spirit or something in the background,
or if something touches him, then you'll get.
It'll pick it up. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
That is a £300 bear.
300.
Or $300, should I say? Because we paid in dollars.
£300 is more than $300.
Yeah. By the time we worked it out, I think it was $400. By the time you had taxes and delivery, it was like $400.
And this is specially made to pick up like sounds from like.
Basically, you know what you do? You'd have that. You'd have that in a room. Switched on. You'd have a camera on it, video camera on it, and you'd have a voice recorder right alongside it.
Right.
Like I showed my voice recorder last time. So you'd have one of those right alongside it, and then it would carry on talking. The idea is that you get a spirit to come and talk to the bear back, especially a child.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
A lot of people use them, and they think they're going to get Victorian spirits come by.
Huh.
One problem.
Uh-huh.
Teddy bear wasn't invented till 1902.
That's true because of Teddy Roosevelt.
That's right.
So a lot of kids won't know about
What
the
a teddy bear is. Yeah, they'll probably scare them.
Not necessarily. I mean, it's still like a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's a stuffed animal, so the most of them will know.
So
Stuffed,
that wouldn't.
stuffed dolls and toys have been around since Egyptian times. The earliest ones they found.
Yeah, so I would say it wouldn't really scare. They probably would be like, "Wow, what is that?" That's you know,
it's talking. I'll talk back to it. Then you've got one of my other little toys. And again, this is not cheap. And that's the still means to hear.
I can imagine.
This is probably near 200. If I can get my camera to show it properly.
Yeah.
This is near $200.
And what is it? What is this? What does this thing do?
I haven't got it set up on. Let me set it up on noise to make some noise.
So it's basically it picks up any noise from any possible.
The idea of this one is. Do I switch it on properly? Yep, there we go. If something comes in close, a magnetic source. You see how that?
Right.
If I can get the camera to see it right, there we go.
Yeah.
I've got to reset it.
Well, I mean, it's basically picking up your hands.
Yeah, it's picking up my static.
Right.
So the idea is it will pick up, and that's not bad actually, because it's going up to 2, which it shouldn't do for just me. That's the expensive one.
Oh. Maybe you got something in there right now.
Oh, that
Who knows?
doesn't surprise me.
Who knows?
So that's that one. That's the expensive one. But then you go down to the cheaper end of the market, which is this one. Little one like that. It tells you the temperature. It tells you if there's electrical force around, which it should not pick up my phone. The camera's playing up.
Yeah.
Trying to get
that's
it in
the bad thing
place.
about. Yeah, that's the bad thing about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have light coming off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. In some of them, you have like if you put that near a phone, it would go off. But because of the way that one's sat, it won't go off by a phone.
Okay.
And then, of course, that is the other thing we use. Normal mobile phone, which you can't obviously see, but...
Yeah.
But on here, I've got a little app. And this is the one I was using when I was last on investigation. Let me bring it up close to the mic. You should hear it. Let's see if it works.
By the way, that beeping was me, not him.
Yeah. Alright, let's turn the volume up and I'll start this up and you'll hear the sort of things we listen to.
Alright.
Hope it's coming through.
So it sounded like I heard some voices right there.
Yeah. That's the phone.
That's the phone.
Yeah. It's just not seem to be working properly. Right. Which actually is a good sign it's not actually picking anything up.
But it sounds like there's something in the background that's getting picked up, though. What is that from?
Yeah, this has got voices built into it.
Okay.
So you get used to ignoring them. And it does it by... how to best describe it? It goes through like a series. It will scan this voice box every few milliseconds. But if you get a lot of words coming together, like a full sentence, which I should have had ready and I could have played if I figured out how to do it, I've actually put one on my paranormal Discord.
Okay.
There's one on there, and it's actually a full sentence. You actually hear full sentences. But then you get a spooky one because right at the end you hear shadow, but it's slow. It's like shadow.
Because it's like it's calling your name.
Yeah, it's actually calling my name. And that would be the reason they would get Shadow, not Dave, because you do get Dave quite a bit. I get that quite a bit.
Right.
The reason I get Shadow is because it was directly talking to me. It's something that the people I was with wouldn't have known.
Oh,
and it's
that's the one that you posted on the Facebook, the last Facebook stream that you did, right?
Oh my, no, yeah, for my last Facebook stream, yeah.
Yeah. I remember. I was looking at that here and there, and and it was kind of like freaky the way it was like it coming
But
back. And it was
the
like
other freaky bit is the Bambi conversation at the start is in a bit before it. Because you get Bambi, you asleep, then the same voice goes sleep, and then you get a female voice go, yeah. No, go what? She goes, what? As if she was actually answering. So it's just woken someone up.
Holy shit. That's... I don't know. I'd be scared shitless to be actually
you just
going through all that, you know.
Oh well. And then of course that's the expensive end of the market. Then I've got the cheaper end of the market, the paranormal. If I hold it like that, you'll see about that. Now you know what that is, I presume.
Yeah, the little flashing
cat
ball that the little cat ball that So if you see that move around, then
it's not so much move around. You just lay it there, and if you see it do that, and it's like, I can't get it.
You can't get it to really work well, but we get the idea though.
There we go.
If it starts flashing,
but you just sat it down doing nothing. Then
you know something might be around and
something's moved that ball.
Right.
Like I've got a can sat there. So if I just leave it up out there, you won't see it, but I will. And I could actually see that move, that go off. And a friend of mine, she does tarot cards and all that. I'll switch it off actually. She does tarot cards, and she's actually had these balls go off in the back behind her. And they will only go off when they're touched. Of course, the other little thing we use, and we do use a lot of, pendulum.
Oh yeah, because if something passes by,
they can pick up energy.
It can you can pick something up.
Yeah. There is one other piece of kit that I have got that some investigators swear by, some investigators won't touch, and that's a Ouija board.
Yeah, I haven't really. I tend to stay away from that one though. That one,
a lot of people do.
Yeah, because that one can be a little bit scary for that might end up bringing something you don't want to have around.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, well, then again, any of these devices can.
Yeah,
any of this stuff can.
Yeah, but the Ouija board, you start asking questions of things you shouldn't be. I mean, you shouldn't really get answers. What's up, Chevaliers? Nice to see you, my friend.
Hi, Chevaliers.
Long time no see. Sheva is a friend of mine. We used to stream together on Pocket Live, and yeah.
But no, that's the main sort of things that we use.
All right.
But I have had things come through on a Ouija board using one.
All right.
Nothing dark or anything.
Yeah, I mean it can be interesting. Like if you don't know what you're doing, I've seen things like go horribly wrong. That
Oh yeah.
I've heard stories too. It's just like something you don't want to mess around with if you don't know what you're doing.
It's like anything. It's like anything. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't mess around with it. Or you shouldn't mess around with it.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to open up the stream to anybody who wants to talk about any of their own personal.
Because there is one other piece of equipment I've got which I can't show on camera because you never show the front of it, and that's a black mirror.
Ooh.
Which is that's the sort of thing that John Dee, Elizabethan times used to use.
Who's that?
He was the court conjurer and mystic to Queen Elizabeth I.
Queen Elizabeth I, the same one who kind of like, from what rumor has it, that she kind of like had
her cousin's head chopped off.
Well, Queen Elizabeth. Oh no, wait! It wasn't Queen Elizabeth. I think it was another queen. She kind of set up the things to kind of protect against certain supernatural things. Not a lot of people know about that.
Well, it was James that did that. James I that followed her.
James I? Okay.
Yeah. He's the one who wrote a book, actually, called The Hammer of Witches.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the Latin name for it. Well, I can, but I can never pronounce it.
Oh, wow.
So it's known as The Hammer of Witches, and that tells you how to detect a witch, how to know what witches and how bad witches are.
Oh, wow.
But what a lot of people don't know is the tools they used to use.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever had one as a child. Remember the toy knives that you could get where the knife or blade went into the handle?
I've seen those. Yeah. The fake knife and
Yeah.
like magicians kind of used it, and
Yeah, and
Yeah.
kids could get them a toy. They were sort of toys back
if
in
they
the
were
day.
plastic, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, can you imagine that? But it was just a spike that comes out, but it's the same process. They used to use those,
Mm-hmm.
put them into a mark, because the idea was that if you could pierce this mark and it wouldn't bleed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you put in this fake thing, the blade goes into the handle,
Right.
and it comes out. Then they had like a little thing you could turn on it, so they could stab it into a piece of fruit or something, just to show that it did work.
Oh, okay. So it was like kind of like
It was all trickery. Yeah, it was all trickery.
Yeah, so fooling people. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, that's well, that kind of also goes back to like back in the 1600s, where people were like just burning people for just being accused of things like that.
Again, a lot of the burning time, they call it the burning times, but it wasn't. They weren't burnt,
or
they were hung, or
they're hung, or dumped into the river.
Yeah, that one. Thing is, though, with that, they dunk you in the river, fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you floated, you were guilty. If you drowned, you're innocent.
I mean, if you floated, you're fat.
No, it's the way it's the way they tied you up. They actually tied you so you would float.
Oh.
Again, it's all fixed.
It's all fixed, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically something to appease the masses, and yeah, scumbags.
I think they tied left foot to right leg or something, so that when you went in, you would automatically float.
Oh,
Hi,
man.
Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Nice to see you. So we got Shadow here. He is talking about some paranormal experiences. Like he's a paranormal investigator. He's showing off some of his tools. No, don't take that the wrong way, guys. But yeah, he's showing off some of his meters and stuff like that. Oh, it's Promise. There we go. Oh, now we know Promise's real name. She's gonna be hunting you down now.
Yeah, she is.
Look at that. So, anything that like, let me ask you something. Because we didn't really go through this last time. How accurate are some of these movies that they put out in Hollywood? Like, example, Poltergeist.
That is actually based on a true story.
It's based on a true story?
Sort of, yeah. As much as Silence of the Lambs is also based on a true story.
Well, they changed a lot of stuff around too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but how much do you think it was like?
I would say on that one about 2%.
2% was real, or?
Yeah, 2%. 2 or 3% was real.
Oh wow! So like
there was a house.
Mm-hmm.
They did have a poltergeist. Mm-hmm. It was on a Indian burial ground, and that's about it. That's about the truth.
That's about all of it. Everything.
Yeah, and they did have activity. Yeah, all the rest was built up.
We got a bot already on Twitch. Crap! I gotta block that on Twitch. We had a bot already, guys. Not good. I don't think I have any mods on Twitch right now, unfortunately. All right, I have to see what I can do later. Oh, that's not good, though.
The one that is probably one of the best films, believe it or not, is one called White Noise. A lot of people probably haven't heard of it.
No, I have not. I definitely have not.
That's the one that does is more about EVPs and things like that. The electronic voice stuff that we do.
Mm-hmm.
The new ones are absolute fiction, like the Conjuring ones.
Mm-hmm.
Again, very loosely based on records. I think it's the Conjuring 2 set. It's supposed to be the Enfield Poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem is the people who were involved in that film weren't actually there. It was British investigators that did it.
See.
And also, it wasn't in America; it was in London.
It was London, of course. Of course, us bloody Americans stealing all the good ideas, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, Mary Reed. How are you over in New Zealand? Nice to see you.
Hi, Mary Reed.
Nice to see you. So we're continuing our conversation from last time. Last week I couldn't stream. I was too tired. It was one of those days I just worked late, and sometimes you just gotta have some rest, guys. But we are continuing our talk on what we were talking about last week, paranormal investigations. Shadow had showed us some of his stuff, like a couple of his meters. Showed us his little teddy bear.
This little teddy bear.
300 pound.
No, it was $300. $300.
Oh, $300.
Yeah,
which was actually more than. Which is actually a tool used for in case there's any ghosts or children like ghosts they try to talk to it or whatever.
He lights up.
So yeah, and he talks to them, which is kind of freaky. I gotta say, that's kind of really freaky.
It is when you first hear it.
When you first hear it, yeah, because when you turn that thing on, you're like, "Hi, can I be your friend?"
This is Boo Buddy.
Boo Bubby.
Boo Buddy, yeah.
Looking for children ghosts. That's like.
I can't wait for him to warm up properly.
Yeah.
He's got a battery pack on his back. See, on his back's a battery pack.
Mm-hmm.
And he does light up. He's not lit up yet. I'll just leave him sat there in front of me.
On your live stream that you did on Facebook, I noticed you were using the tablet.
Yeah.
That app. What exactly happens with that app? It puts certain words.
That's the one I actually put on earlier as well.
Uh-huh.
Let's leave him sat. Look, can he sit down there? He will talk.
Yeah, he's gonna start talking.
I see. She's waiting. Piggy will be on later.
Okay, all right.
That app.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Necrophonic.
Mm-hmm. And you had it on your iPad, right?
No, it's on my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah, on my phone, on my mobile phone, because it's free. I can get it for free.
Okay.
On iPad, they cost a lot. On iPhone, but if I put it up to my mic,
mm-hmm. I remember. So you were asking questions, and it was answering back through the phone. But it was one with the answers that were coming back. Where it was the answers to the specific questions you were given.
Yeah, that's right.
Which was actually really freaky because
we actually use these remotely as well. Loads.
Oh, I would say definitely because
you've got the amount of people who've been killed there and the amount of energy there. But now here's the thing. Are there any spirits there? That's a different matter. Ghosts, yes, definitely. They've been seen. But how many of them there's a difference between a ghost and a spirit?
I actually don't. I would figure they're the same thing.
No, they're not.
So what exactly is the difference?
Well, we could take it now, using us two as an example. At the moment, we would be spirits. Because we're interacting, we're actually talking. When this goes up and you post it, we will become ghosts because we're not interactive. It's just like a video of us.
Like a replay. Oh, okay, like a replay.
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay, I kind of get the guess. Yeah, because that kind of goes different on how like the whole, like the Christian meaning of like a spirit and soul and all that stuff. That's goes different. I don't want to know nothing. Melissa's
a lot of them say they're the same thing.
Yeah.
But they're not. We actually use that to differentiate. It's easier to say ghost and spirit rather than saying residual and non-residual and intelligent. It makes it a lot easier.
So basically, like if you see a ghost, it's like a replay or you're seeing
replay of an event.
Something that happens. Say whenever, like, say if you're in the Tower of London, you see what happened to them, how they died, whatever. I think we know where Mary's going with this. We know where Mary's going.
Actually, you say that. You could be sat next to a ghost. You could be actually talking to them, or spirit, not ghost, a spirit. And you would only know they were a spirit when they turn and walk through a wall. You could literally have that happen.
But how often does that actually happen?
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Most of them are that you'll hear about a ghost residual.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, in York, over here in the UK, there is a troop of Roman soldiers that are seen coming down to a wall, and you only see you see their whole body up to their ankles, and you don't see any feet. But that's because back in Roman times, the floor level was that much lower. So they're still walking on their floor.
They're still walking on the same level of how the ground used to be.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, because the ground actually, as time goes by, the ground builds up.
Yeah, they built the ground up, and then
I got you.
That's what a lot of people see as spirit, as ghosts. They call them spirits. They call them ghosts. You know, they say, "Oh, it's haunted." It's not. It's just like a video recorder having a video played.
Right.
I think the best example of that as well comes from a film. There's nothing to do with ghosts. Hudson Hawk, the one with Bruce Willis as a cat burglar.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And you see where they do the video when they're going to steal, and they're doing Wish on a Star. And you see him go down, and you see the bloke come through in the video afterwards, and it's the same bloke again. He's doing the same thing again. That is basically the best way of describing what a ghost is.
Oh my gosh!
Now a spirit would be what I had set on the end of my bed.
Where you're at now?
Yeah. No. This is where I lived a couple of places ago.
Oh, okay.
It was my brother-in-law passed away, and it was about a week later. I was laying in bed. I had a dog next to me, not the one we've got now, another one. And the dog was one of those. It was a nervous dog, so if you start stroking him, he would shake like anything, and then he would gradually calm down. Well, all of a sudden, I felt the dog shaking. I look up, and there's a semi-translucent figure of my brother-in-law sat on the end of my bed. I actually felt the bed go down. And the dog, he was stroking the dog, and the dog was shaking like mad, and then the dog stopped shaking and was just laying there.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah. Now that was a spirit. Yeah, that was a spirit. He was just coming to say goodbye, basically.
Oh, wow. I remember when my father passed away. This is back when I was still married to my ex-wife, my second ex-wife. When my father passed away, I had just missed when it happened. And my ex-wife was still at the house. I had gone with my sister, and we were going to the hospital. And we were already too late. But my ex-wife was at the house, and she said at the same time that he passed away, it seemed like the lights were flickering, and some stuff fell in the bathroom, like he was passing through.
Yeah, that happens more than most people realize.
So is that something like they always do that before they leave?
No,
they go to where they live?
Not always.
They just want to see what's going on? Or?
Yeah, some of them they do that. Some of them they go back through just to say goodbye.
Which is...
You go and look through stories. There are loads of stories like that.
Yeah. And I remember that was something specific. The dog that they had in the house, the dog was really scared too when that happened, because the lights flickered. I guess the dog could feel when my father was going to the house.
Dog can see and sense things that we can't. Well, most animals can.
So, and Mary, yes, he has seen twerking on my streams, but you know, I'm definitely not a ghost. That's for sure. Definitely not a ghost. Yeah, it does happen on my stream quite often. So I guess when they see replays, yes, it is. I guess that would be my ghost doing the twerk. Yeah,
basically, yeah.
So, guys, if you guys want to talk about your own personal experience, guys, I could send you the link to join our stream if you like, and then you can talk about it, and then maybe Shadow can maybe analyze something, maybe if there's something you were not sure about, maybe.
Or any questions you've got.
Or any questions you might have. Feel free to let me know or let us know in the chat, and then I'll send you the link. I'll definitely send you the link if you want to talk about that. And there's Piggy.
Yeah, it's over there. Well, there's Piggy.
There's Piggy on the YouTube. We're waiting for you, Piggy. I sent the link, a new link to join the stream. So whenever you are ready to join us. So the Piggy should be coming on very soon, guys. Very soon. I'd like to hear some of Piggy's experiences because I know you're chock full of them. I don't know if I know she's waiting for Joe. Do you get to travel to encounters with spirits or ghosts to other countries?
I wish.
He's waiting to come to where I live because
I go to America. I've got to spend at least 2 years going around everywhere I want to go.
He's got to start off where I live because
well, that's where I'd land in New York, so that'll be the easiest place.
Yeah, especially where I'm at. He's already told me he sees stuff around my neighborhood just by seeing how I show him the area around my house, and he's done some investigating. And what exactly did you find when I was showing you the area where I'm at?
Well, I found the place where one of those gangsters lived, just up around the back of you, known as the White House. That was just up the back of you. I found the cemetery where a lot of the victims are buried, which is just down the road from you.
Cemetery. Where's there a cemetery around me though?
It's down. It's about a mile away, down towards more the center of the island.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you have to show me.
It's a huge, great one. It's a huge, great one.
Okay, so it could be the one that's actually by where my ex-wife lives now.
Yeah,
it's possible.
But I know it's huge.
Okay, so all right, so I'll have to look at that on the map because I'll probably know which one it is. Staten Island and Queens are the two biggest cemetery places.
It's definitely on Staten Island.
Yeah,
definitely.
But and then
the one that's actually supposed to be interesting to go to is Ellis Island.
Wait a second. And we did get this confused on my stream one time. This is not exactly where the Statue of Liberty is.
No, that's Liberty Island.
Ellis Island is where the immigrants would come through back in the day.
And then there's another island, which I can't remember the name of, somewhere in New York Harbor, where they had Typhoid Mary went. It was a typhoid hospital.
Another island. I'm not sure which one that is.
No, I'm not sure, but I know nobody's allowed on it. I would love to get on that island.
I don't know where that is though. Is that close to Manhattan or?
Yeah, it's somewhere. I know it's in New York Harbor somewhere. Which it could be anywhere.
Because when I take
it's towards Ellis Island.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not actually sure then.
It'll be up that way.
Definitely not sure.
They used it for typhoid hospital.
All right, that's interesting because I didn't know about that. Well, I've lived here 20 years, but I didn't grow up here, so I didn't do too much of a background check. Imagine that.
New Zealand, New Zealand's got quite a few ghost stories. And spirit. Actually, they've got more spirits and elementals more than ghosts.
Is that because of the environment with the Aborigines and everything? Or
well, there'll be the Maori in New Zealand. But also, you had the earthquake a few years ago in Christchurch.
How long ago was that?
About 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
Mary, I didn't know I didn't know about that. Do you know what earthquake you're talking about, or
Christchurch? And they had it was about two, one after the other, very quickly.
She definitely would remember that. I think. 10 years.
10 years ago, was it? Gee.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, because I remember I kind of met Mary online back so it was about 5-6 years ago. Yeah, she's right. He's right. Christchurch.
The reason I pick up on it being Christchurch is we've got a Christchurch down the road from where I live.
All right, guys. So once again, if you guys want to share any ghost stories you might have with Shadow or myself, you're more than welcome. Just let me know.
Or any experiences. It don't have to be ghost stories. It could be experiences.
Or experiences, yeah, definitely. definitely some experiences. You never know, guys. Let me know in the chat, and then we can actually put you on the stream if you like. It's up to you guys.
Any questions as well?
Yep. Type them in the chat, or else he's gonna bring back out that teddy bear and scare the shit out of me.
I want my teddy bear.
No, not the teddy bear. Not again.
I don't want my teddy bear.
That's some. Oh, hello, Catherine. Catherine, how are you?
Not talking.
That is my fiance, guys.
Hello.
Say hello to Catherine Momongan. Hopefully, I'll be getting over there soon. So, like I said, guys, if you have any stories that you might have or any experiences that pertain to any paranormal experiences, any ghost stories or anything like that, let us know in the chat. If you want to talk about it on the stream, we can put you on the stream. And
Did you say something? Could you please say it again?
For $300.
Aw,
For
thanks. I like holding hands with you.
For $300, that I don't know. That's
That tickles.
it should be doing more than that for $300. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I like eggs.
You did what? He likes what? He likes eggs.
Hugs.
Hugs. Okay. I'm hearing something different, like eggs or.
Thanks. I like holding hands with you.
So that teddy bear that he's showing, guys, is actually meant for if there's a child who's a ghost or a spirit.
Did you make it warm in here?
That would attract the attention of that said ghost or spirit, because it's a toy.
Cold in here.
So that's what I just blew on its back. So it says it's cold in here.
Oh, so it does detect. It detects actual.
Spirits,
okay.
Temperature.
So it actually detects certain things that are touching it.
Yeah.
And does it? So it detects actual temperature change as well, or like the meters do?
Not so good. It's just like a light comes on.
Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
And it pick up things, but it's that voice when you're all of a sudden investigating. All of a sudden you hear.
That tickles.
Yeah, leave it there.
I moved its arm, and it said it tickles.
Right.
And I was
touching the poor bear like that. I know, right? I know. It's like shadows on here.
Yeah, but normally I would leave it alone and just put it down.
Yeah.
It certainly says.
Did you say something? Could you please say it again?
Yeah, we were talking about that last night on the State of Survival stream. Actually, the damn bear. What about? I don't know. I don't know when Piggy's planning on coming up, but what about for certain psychic events? Like if people feel certain things coming at them.
Yeah.
How do you handle certain things like that?
Well, with these.
Like say, well, I mean, with
seriously. Basically, you listen to what their experiences are first. Then you'll try and debunk it.
Try to debunk it?
Yeah, that's the first thing you do. For instance, someone says, I felt a draft. Something I didn't bring out with me is my thermal camera. So I would run my thermal camera around and see if I could find a draft, cold area.
Right.
Then I've got other meters that I've got temperature gauges on them that are quick reacting. So I put one of those near them to feel it was temperature change.
Right.
I'd also stand in the spot and see if I could feel it myself.
If you're there present, but if you're not present, that's like a whole other.
Yeah, then it's a whole other kettle of fish. Then you're going into more high level psychic abilities and things like that. Normally, you ask for either video or photographic evidence of the area.
Right. Which actually we did that in my place to basically debunk all that. What was happening there. But you still said that there was some sort of portal here.
Yeah, you still got a portal there, and you've still got a couple of spirits there.
That just hang out here.
Yeah, well, they're family. They're just coming to watch over you.
So that is interesting that Can you smell them? Oh, that's a good question. Can you smell
Actually, yes, sometimes. Normally, that's family members. But you might smell smoke where there's nowhere there could be smoke.
them?
You might smell a certain perfume, a loved one's perfume, or parents' perfume or aftershave. You might smell that, and there's no way that it could be around you. That's just them letting you know you're there around.
I mean, is that the only way? I mean, I would say, hey, like, how about like a word or something? I mean, there's something else that would.
Yeah, there is other ways. There is other smells as well. I was going for the nice ones.
Yeah.
Normally, though, it's perfume that you smell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe a certain type of flower.
Have you ever dealt with anything that were any of them trying to do physical harm to anybody, or
I've had stuff thrown at me.
thrown at you?
Yeah.
It's like Shadow, shut up.
Yeah, basically, yeah. A place that was known where they executed witches.
Oh.
I don't think it was a witch that threw it. It was actually I think it was one of the... And also, it happens to be that my mum's stepmum comes from the same area. Yeah, Piggy got thrown out of bed when she comes on
Piggy,
voice.
you always get thrown out of bed. What are you talking about?
No, when she comes on voice, she will actually tell you about that story.
I know, I'm just joking with her. You know how we are sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta wait for her to come on. I know Piggy's got a couple of stories to tell us.
Yeah.
She's just got some personal issues to make sure are taken care of before she gets on here. So like I said, guys, if you want to have any stories to tell or want to talk about anything, that, like any experiences that you have or anything like that, you're more than welcome. Let me know in the chat. Or if you want to type the question, please do. Shadow's here to answer those questions. Which, you know what? I also forgot. We got to post your Facebook page again.
Yeah, you will know who it is. You will know. Smells like that. You will know it's them. You might hear a certain song out the blue. Just something. They just let you know they're around you.
The Chasing the Unknown Paranormal, that's a private group, so
yeah,
that one you don't want me to post, right?
Well, you can post that one.
I can post it?
Yeah, because I can add people to come. I'm an admin
Okay.
there, so
Okay, good.
we only leave it. You leave them private because if you actually put them open, you'll get all sorts of weird people coming.
Yeah. That's the whole point. You gotta kind of same thing with Discord. I can't have like that certain channel open.
Yeah, most people are like most paranormal groups are private, unless they're ones that they're trying to get you to part with your money to go on investigations.
Of course. So, Mary, when you think she's around, do you like smell her like how she used to smell, or like when like a certain perfume she used to wear? I smell my old dog sometimes. He smelled of damp earth and forest, not something that just breezes in the window here.
That will be. Yeah, you can get animal spirits just as much as you can get human spirits.
Like for old pets, they would stick around, do you think?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Again, experiences of people of dogs landing on you, nearly tripping over a spirit cat.
Mary, why do you say we are the weirdos? Why do you say that? Ah, that kind of makes sense. So she was trained also to watch over you. So
yeah, so she's
that
still
makes
doing
sense.
the same.
That does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. All right, guys. So the forum is still open. If you still want to come on and talk about like any experiences you had, let us know in the chat. I'll send you the link. You can come on stream. You don't have to be on camera. You can just keep it through your voice. That's fine. Like Piggy, when she comes on, she says she's probably not going to be on camera because she told me to go fuck myself, and I asked her if she's going to be on camera.
Yeah.
so that's pretty much how it's going to be with her.
And she told me to get in the bin, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. And
now she'll shock us and come on with her camera.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Weirdos have fun. She taught herself. There you go. And of course, I was training her for therapy work. When she started alerts, it was awesome. That's great, man. I mean, I'd still would like to have a pet here as a companion, and see,
Yeah.
because like it's not happening on camera. That's okay. We already said you don't have to. We'll just hear you, do your thing. And I definitely want to hear the story about you getting kicked out of bed. That actually sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Ironically funny, but done a few
haunted tours can be good, but most of them are just trails, historical trails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm interested. Like, I know there's a lot of wooded area around my house, so I'm wondering, like, if my area, like, if there's like stuff just like floating around or around, like across the street from my house, it's all like a wooded area.
Yeah,
and a lot of times there's deers that go up in that area too, or raccoons.
Yeah, both those stories are good.
Wait, you visited your friend's grave when you were asleep?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know these stories, and they are really freaky.
Oh wow. I gotta hear. We gotta hear this. I've never. I guess this is what happens on my Discord after I'm like, all right, guys, I'm tired. I gotta go to.
Yeah, this is the after hour stuff.
This is the after hour stuff.
Silly times, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's not a perfume that Mary, that you remember your mom wearing, or you don't remember her wearing that kind of perfume, which is actually kind of weird. Usually like older women, they have a certain perfume they always stick by. Heard her ask her mom a question, riding Piggy back on the other side of me. You were holding hands with air. Ooh.
I get that all the time. I'll get a child come and hold my hand. Spirit hold my hand.
Wow, that's.
Oh yeah, around Harper's Ferry, that is good.
Is that also? Is that in the UK also? Or?
No, that's over there.
Where's Harper's Ferry National Park? You obviously know where it is.
Yeah, I know where it is. I've heard of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's like when you come here, I have a feeling, Shadow, you're not gonna want to go back home. You'd be like, I'll be staying here for a while.
Yes. Yeah, West Virginia.
Okay. Have you ever encountered anything while you were half asleep?
Okay. Which story should I tell you? The one where my flat turned into a hallway in a hotel? Or the one where I was laying across and I saw a spirit or a ghost actually walk across from one side of my room to the other side of the room? Or I've seen children sat watching me, adults sat watching me. I know my place is haunted.
And of course you won't be leaving because that's like just a...
Yes. Oh, yeah, hello.
Spot.
Come on, hello.
It's like a hot spot.
Yeah.
That's like a hot spot.
Yeah.
You should have showed some of your pictures that you showed us on Discord.
Yeah.
Like when you taking your dog out for the walk in the back of the house.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't see it. I didn't really see anything until you actually did like a close up and you showed me the face. I'm like, holy crap.
Oh, let me see if I can.
You should be able to share it. I don't know, like if you could actually share it. It should be allowed. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got this presentation. I'd have to do a proper presentation for that. No. I did just add a. Oh, I'd share screen, wouldn't I? Let me open up. Yeah, let me open up first.
Yeah.
My dog does, yeah. My dog's a pain in the neck, though.
His dog also somehow manages to take the bed away from him. As we
Yeah,
always say,
he will steal the bed.
Yeah, complain about it. Shadow always complains about it when we're doing my State of Survival stream.
Let's see. Go to my page. That does help.
All right, guys. So while he's looking that up, like I said, if you guys want to share any stories on stream, you don't have to be on camera. You can just talk into the mic and talk about what your experience might be, or you might have had with any ghost spirits, paranormal experiences, things like that. Just let us know in the chat, or if you have any questions for Shadow, or when Piggy decides to get on here. Hopefully, I know she's got stuff going on in the background. She's not used to seeing me this early on stream. She always waits till later.
Okay. Right, that's it. Okay, let's bring that.
One of the things also, like I told Shadow one time, a couple of times, that this house that I live in now, and Mary, you've seen it. No problem, Amanda. By the way, Amanda, thank you again for that yesterday. Also, this house used to belong to the mob. It's this house itself, and so they've done a lot of renovations and stuff. But I don't know if there's anything like really left over from that time. I don't think there really is.
Very much so.
Very much so, but I haven't.
No, that what I was answering Mary.
Okay.
There's a couple in America that are famous.
Mm-hmm.
Waverley Sanitarium being the main one, and they're going to turn that into flats.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
You imagine living in an old, one way of getting all the spirits to interact with someone, change their place. Right, let me see if I can get this, see if I can do this.
I don't know if I'd want to go through that. Like, he's living in an area like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know about it. My house.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, hold on. I gotta share it here. All right, so this is
in my alleyway alongside where I live.
I don't know if we could do a. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to take that off. Okay, so is this the one that you were showing me from the floor? If I remember.
This is one of the ones I've shown. This is one I was testing a camera.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you can see my cursor on it.
No, I don't. Oh, yeah, I think I do. Yeah. Yes,
right.
I do.
Down here, you've got a dog.
Okay.
There's the face of a dog you can see just above my cursor.
It's kind of small. I think you see it's like really small.
You don't see it like that, see?
Yeah.
But there, it's round about there, yeah. Here, now there's a female figure.
Yeah, that I do see. I see the face right there where the cursor is. Yeah, I do see that. It looks like she's holding something in her hand.
Yeah, a staff.
A staff, but like that, right where your cursor is. That right spot.
From there going up, sort of there. Almost like the old knocker-uppers or the old alarm clocks. There's that one. There's a figure here, a male, shorter. And then there's another one on this side, another female here.
Yeah, that one's hard to make out, but I definitely see the one in the middle.
But that's the one that everyone sees.
Yeah.
Now, that dog there, if I stop sharing a minute and change images to Find the dog. There she is. Alright, let's open that in a new...
Oh, Piggy's coming on. Hello, Piggy. Welcome.
Hello. Hello. I love how I'm just a pea.
I know, right? That's okay. That's okay. Welcome, finally.
Yeah, that shadow on the wall is actually just a shadow, literally. The one that looks like a little baby elephant on there.
Yeah, that I couldn't tell though. Like the other female that you were talking about.
But this one, that dog I showed you in that other photo. Look at the face.
Hang on. Where?
You should see this dog. The dog.
I see that dog, of course, obviously. But where?
Right now, if I go back to that other photo, if I can, there should be that other photo that was there.
It's not. Oh, hold on.
Hang on a minute. I can probably add another.
I don't see it popping up though.
Yeah, I got to figure this out. I'm not used to doing this.
No problem. What about like sharing a screen?
Yeah, I'll just share the screen. It's easier. Hang on, let me stop sharing.
And Piggy the P is right there.
Yeah. Let me close that down.
Piggy's always giving me a hard time on my stream, but I love her. She's great. We wouldn't have a great stream without her.
Let me take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Share. Okay, I should be able to do that now. Now I should be sharing the Facebook tab.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of hard to get.
Any nudes? No nudes.
Nah.
It's Facebook. It's Facebook. None of that's going to pop up.
That stuff there is actually my witchy equipment. Some of my witchy equipment.
On the shelf, right?
Yeah. That shelf is now no longer there. It's now got my mum on it.
Mm-hmm.
But here, by the clock, you see I got the alarm. I see there's a little orb there, just above my cursor.
I see the orb, yes.
Right.
I see the orb.
Now, this next photo was taken about 2 seconds later.
And the orb is coming closer.
Yeah, well, it's actually getting bigger and brighter.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's that one. This one, this is the start of a weird series. Again, same hallway, same alleyway.
Uh-huh.
You see there's a little orb there.
Right, see that.
Right. Nothing that way.
Uh-huh.
That's pointing from the other direction. Okay, I'm walking sideways there because my angle's not very well.
Right.
Most of those are not paranormal. There's the dog.
Right, and there's an orb on top of the dog.
Right. Now this one, look where the dog's looking.
Where that orb is on the floor.
Yeah, straight at that orb.
I see that, yes.
Right. Nothing there. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nothing there.
Whoa! Oh, but that could be... I remember seeing this picture before, but
Yeah, I can't debunk it.
You can't debunk it as like for a bug or anything?
No, it's way too big.
That
little one there... Oh, go away. Hang on a minute. Where was I? There.
Yeah.
That little one, yes, bug. Water droplet. That one, I can't debunk. Because you can see it literally starts there.
Right.
And it's in motion that way.
Holy crap.
Then rapid firing, like you do when you're investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. So you can't say it's a hair. Position's totally wrong. Also, if that was a bug, I'm moving because that bug would be huge.
Yeah, that's because you're not really.
And then it's moved again.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's moved again.
That's like, oh wow.
Yeah, that isn't. See, these ones are water droplets. Mm-hmm. Those I can explain. That's probably a bug. That is the part I can't explain.
Mm-hmm.
The angle doesn't come right. And then
See you
nothing.
later, Mary.
All right, Mary, take care.
Yeah. And then, of course, nothing.
Hi, Lemon Drop.
And there it is coming back again. That was the
on
start
the
of it.
Side, right?
That was in the wrong position. Yeah, that's the start of it.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Okay, this one is the one I've shown people. Now, I've shown this unmarked and marked, but this is the marked one. Because a lot of people can't see these.
I wish I could bring this closer, though.
Yeah, I probably can. If I... Oh, no, I'd have to change it and... Oh, hang on a minute.
Actually, I saw a magnifying glass on there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just going to go to.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, on Facebook.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a house up here.
Right.
Empty.
Okay.
So what is that figure in the top hat? And the female figure there.
And there was no light coming.
No light, nobody in there.
But okay. So there's two areas here.
Yeah, there's
no
that
windows.
One in there.
Were there
There is a window there, but there was nobody in there.
And no light, obviously.
Yeah, and here, who's that? Because there was nobody there.
Huh. I can't. Yeah.
Now, what you can't see on this photo is there, roughly where the curve that side of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old cemetery.
Right.
And it's an extension to the main cemetery here. And all of that house, there's a gravestone.
On the wall?
Yeah, they've mounted them on the wall just as like a tribute.
Okay.
Now, the name on that one is Mary Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
One thing. My great, it's either 3 or 4 greats, grandmother is Mary Cobb. And that is an Edwardian woman. There, I see that as.
So you think that might be one of your ancestors?
Might be, or it might be just someone around that area. All right, let's go to the next one. That's that picture again.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is this the one where we had the face on the bottom?
No, this is...
no, that's not the one.
See, there's that dog. Now you can see the dog probably a bit clearer.
Put a close-up on it. Put a close-up on it.
I don't know if you'll see it, then it'll disappear, but they are just about... I don't want to go too big because you'll miss it.
I can't really make it out. It looks like I can't... Yeah,
right
I can't.
smack bang in the centre.
Yeah, literally right smack bang in the centre, below that light.
Yeah, I can't make it out, though.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to make that out.
No, don't need to see that.
Yeah, the thing is, it's difficult if you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah. That's actually a statue. That's not paranormal.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wait
a
second.
That one is.
Okay, so, all right, I'm looking at a doorway.
That's the doorway, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Where am I looking?
This wall. This side.
I see a difference in the light.
If you look here, there's the shoulder. There's the head. Shoulder.
Got it.
Yeah. Now that is inside an old jail.
And this was something you could not debunk?
No, I can't debunk that one.
And there's no way, like, different shades of light or anything?
No, well, there might be a slight different shade, but not like that. Because I'm using a full spectrum camera. There, not using a normal... Well, it is a normal camera. You just take a bit of the filter out.
Oh, wow.
Now here, you can't see it on here. There was a light down there. That one I can debunk. That's
yeah, that's the light on there.
Right, that orb I can't. That red one in the background, I can't debunk.
That's right underneath the light?
That underneath the light, but there's a doorway there, archway there. Now, also down there is where I saw a lady in red.
I remember you told me about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's in that same place. So you're looking at it now, that orb's gone, but that, I think, now is something natural.
Yeah.
That I probably didn't remember at the time.
Okay.
Normally, like a fire escape or something. But then, why isn't it there on that photo?
Huh.
There is something there, but it's not as bright.
Right. It's
Yeah.
Huh. Now, what about... Hold on. What about, like, to the bottom right of that door?
Not that.
Yeah, right there.
That is a light. That's green light. That I can debunk.
Okay.
Because there's another staircase that leads up there, that leads up to the old courtroom.
Oh wow. Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to go in. We're going to show you how. I'll show you how I investigate a photo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You see there? That's probably that red light up the top.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But if you follow it down,
Mm-hmm.
there's a figure stood there. Around there's a figure stood there.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
I can kind of see because it's a little brighter. It's a
yeah,
brighter,
very little brighter.
like
Now
it's like something standing up.
In
Yeah,
fact,
I see that.
I'm getting goosebumps now.
Why is that?
That's exactly where I saw that figure standing. The one I saw in red. I think I caught her on camera.
And you didn't think you did?
I didn't think I did.
Because
When I take pictures, I take like 3 shots at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Very quick succession.
Right.
And that's the last one. So I think I actually caught her on camera.
Oh, okay. So you didn't even realize that?
I didn't even realize it until I've just looked at it now.
See? Look at that. Aren't you glad you came on?
And that was, what, 7 years ago?
Holy shit. That is a long time.
Right. These are a bit more harder to look at. This is where I had that thing thrown at me. At this location.
What was thrown at you, though? Like
a stick.
rock?
It was just a stick. Yeah, it was just a stick. Yeah.
So it just like basically flew from the ground up?
No, it flew from like... In fact, this is exactly where it was. I'm stood here.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have flown from sort of that tree.
Oh, wow.
At me.
Piggy, you're making all these noises in the background. I'm wondering, like, what the hell's going on?
She's after some spirits of her own.
Oh, yeah, she's drinking spirits of her own.
Right.
I know what you're going for, Piggy.
I'm not. I just lit a cigarette up.
People will probably say, why did I put this up? Because, yes, there's a lot of orbs. That's to show that not everything you see light-wise is paranormal.
Right.
Believe it or not, none of that is paranormal.
Yeah, this looks more like distortions, like either bugs or just
bugs.
The lights that are going
moisture,
by. Because also it looks like it's blurred and you're moving, so it doesn't really look like.
Yeah, anything. I was sort of walking backwards.
Yeah, so I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. These are just because I was taking. These are just mood shots I posted just in case anyone sees anything.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Piggy.
While I try and look for another photo.
Are we gonna hear some of your bedtime getting kicked out of bed story, or?
I'll stop sharing.
It's not even funny. It scared the life out of me.
I know, but the way you said it, I got kicked out of bed one time.
I got thrown out. I literally got thrown out.
I got thrown out of bed. I'm like, well, hey, that's
I'm gonna disable my camera a minute.
Mm-hmm. All right.
From what we said, if Piggy can get away with having a puff, I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Yeah. No worries.
No, I've literally only been in bed like 10 minutes. And I was just nodding off. And I got literally thrown out of my bed, literally like from off my back to my front. And I cut my head open on the bedside cabinet. And then I was like a bit shocked, so I went in to see Hannah and because Hannah was staying over the night, and I went in to see Hannah and Megan. I told them, and they're like, "Mum, just go back to bed. Like it's nothing." I'm like bleeding. I said, I literally got thrown out. And then when I went back into my bedroom, I've got a king size bed, and my whole duvet was literally flipped over the other way.
Duvet? Like, what is a duvet?
My covers, like it was literally so like one side was black and red and the other side was cream and red. So where I'd had it up the black and red side, it had been literally turned over to the cream and red side, and that was actually 5 years ago, like yesterday or the day before that happened, because it came up in my time hop. Yeah.
Oh, you actually took a picture of it?
Yeah. I was so freaked out by it.
Oh, wow.
Like, I mean, even I can't, trying to sort of like a king size bed. It's like not the easiest thing to move like a whole. Like,
no, definitely not.
Set.
I mean, Christ, that's like.
Yeah.
But interesting that it happened in bed, and you got flipped over, and
Yeah, but it's like my thing is, I always say is that I think that someone was trying to warn me, like something that maybe I could have died in my sleep or something, anything like that. I look at it as a warning, like to wake me up.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's good. That could be possible. Yeah, I've felt stuff like that too. Like,
tell them about the other one, Piggy. Though that is good.
Oh. So, my friend died. I mean, we're talking, how old Hannah? She died like about a month before Hannah was born.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. But at the time, I mean, like I was really close with her anyway. And then it wasn't long after the funeral that obviously I woke up in the morning, but I had this dream and I was like, it was so real. It freaked me out. And what had happened, I'd gone to her graveside, put flowers on her grave, and like had a chat with her and everything. She wouldn't let me go. She just kept saying, please don't go, please don't go, please, like, don't leave me, I'm lonely, and everything. And then the next day I sort of like told my friends, the girl who died, her boyfriend had been trying to get in touch with me all day that day to say thank you for the flowers that I'd left on the grave. And I'm like, I haven't been to the grave. And the flowers actually said from Jane and Hannah.
Oh, wow. So you were like, wait, so this was before Hannah was born or right after she was born?
She died just before Hannah was born. And this happened when Hannah was a baby.
Oh, okay.
And she never ever got to meet Hannah. And she used to, when I was pregnant, she used to always like rub my belly and go, my little bambino, because she was from Yugoslavia.
Right.
And it was the fact that in my dream that it was so real that I'd left, in my dream that I dreamt that I'd left flowers there.
Right.
But then the next day, her boyfriend was trying to find me to say thank you for the flowers that I'd left.
Holy crap.
And I'm like I didn't leave
so what, you were like sleepwalking or like, you could have been sleepwalking, right?
Shadow seems to think that I was it astral plane?
Oh, right. But like that, how would the physical flowers get there?
I don't know.
Mediumship. No, it's transmediumship. It's a specialized form of mediumship. Basically, you can get physical stuff to appear.
But it wasn't long after that I went to a spiritualist because I was quite freaked out by it. And the spiritualist, she said it's a very, very good job that I didn't, she wanted me to stay with her because she was lonely. Had I stayed, I wouldn't have come back.
Oh, wow. You probably would have just, actually stayed there with her for good.
Yeah.
That's not good, actually. And you never heard back from her since, or?
She's always around.
Oh, okay. So then she's not as.
She was a manic. She was a manic depressant. So sometimes, even when she was alive, she was scary. So.
Oh, wow. Lemon Drop, you still there? Lemon Drop, you gotta tell us your own story too, or Amanda.
But it wasn't. About 6 months before that, I'd lost my keys, my house keys. I was around my friends. I'd lost my house keys, and I think it was about a year later or something. I had a dream that I found my keys, and my friend came round. I said, oh my God, I had a dream that I found my keys. She went, no, they're found. I went, what? I said, no, I dreamt it. She went, no, Denise found them. I went, what do you mean she found them? She found them down the back of the sofa. The fact that I dreamt that I found them that night and they turned up the next day. So that's after a year I'd lost them. But yeah.
Wow.
I won't tell you about, other stuff, but Shadow knows.
Yeah. Well, if you want to tell us, you're more than welcome to. Or if anybody's watching, like I said before, guys, you're more than welcome. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come on stream. We dropped some viewers, but I have a feeling some people may or may not be coming back. Who knows? Gotta wait and see. But yeah, if you guys have any stories of your own that you want to talk about, excuse me, you're more than welcome. Like Amanda, I don't know if you have any stories. I know you said you had a couple things happen and everything. We're all just sitting here drinking soda or whatever. Everybody else is smoking. I'm just here and just.
Well, no, I've finished now. I wasn't smoking. I was vaping.
Smoking, vaping, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, definitely if you want to talk about anything. I know I've had a couple of experiences here myself. I told you, Shadow, one time, like when I was half asleep myself, and I kind of woke up, but not exactly. And I was looking towards my, where the fridge is and the. Oh, you're sick? Had bad oysters? I'm sorry. Hopefully you get better. At least we're not making you laugh like we do in the stream that way. But I remember it felt like it was a dream, but it wasn't. It kind of felt like it was real, and I don't know why people are calling me now. And then I dreamt that I opened up my eyes and I see this really tall woman with black hair and a black dress. She had a white face and she was like looking like, she was like really depressed, not depressed, but sad. And she had like black around her eyes. You told me there was just somebody passing through.
Yeah.
But
you said earlier that you'd had nothing from the time it was a mob house. Mm-hmm. Maybe you have. You just didn't realize that.
I mean, that is possible because I've felt like goosebumps here and there too.
Yeah.
But just like on a Saturday night, I'll be cleaning up. Yes, Piggy, I did. I used to clean my house sometimes. But yeah, when I was like cleaning my house on a Saturday night or something, sometimes I would feel stuff in the apartment. Yeah. So I don't know if that would be back from that as well. Who knows?
Okay.
But yeah, guys.
Grim Reaper come at me.
The what?
I had the Grim Reaper come at me one night.
Oh wow.
That freaked me out as well.
Okay, one prison story. Here we go. Let me see if I can show this. Renovation before reopening old jail and prison intake. One of the younger girls screamed. We had heard doors slamming and all the time and other stuff. But one of the co-workers screamed, came running. She was babbling, and I went. Hold on a second. Why? All right. She was babbling, and I went with her to the other section. There was a shadow hanging from a rope. I said, fuck. Opened the door. We had no inmates yet and had my knife out, waiting for the door to open. There was no one there. My co-worker pissed herself. So she basically saw a shadow of somebody hanging from a prison. Because you used to work in the prison system, right, Amanda? You said? If I remember correctly. Because I remember you said something about that. And
so
then
that could be residual or could be intelligent.
It could be, yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be something left over from that as well.
Yeah, a lot of energy in prisons. But to see a shadow of someone hanging from a rope.
Yeah, that's a little free. I would piss myself. I would be like,
I would love it.
You would be like, oh wow, yeah. Where's my camera? Break out the meter and everything. I'd be like, I'd be running out the door. Jesus, hell no.
I'd be hiding behind Shadow.
You would be scared, Piggy, but you'd be hiding behind them like.
Yeah, I know, having a peek.
and then you'd be like, don't worry about Rocco. He'll trip over something. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's just gonna run out and just trip over a rock and just get knocked out or something. Ain't gotta worry about him. If I can put that, all right. So let's see if we can put the chats on here too. All right, so we were down to like 3 viewers now. We had several viewers earlier. I don't know if we're going to be getting any more, but I think we'll stay on for like another 10 minutes, guys. And after that, we'll pretty much end the stream. It was like an hour and a half stream. So let's wait another 10 minutes. If anybody else has stories or anything like that, Lemon Drop, you can type in too if you want. I know you said you got sick and everything. So if you do have anything. But yeah, I've had not too many things. I know there was certain things in my first marriage with my first ex-wife. Her father used to was kind of like into the Santeria stuff, but not exactly. So, yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that.
yeah. So that I mean, there were things that were kind of sensitive in the house. So that was it. That was an interesting time, being married to her and living in the house
I'm
with
not
him.
surprised. Yeah,
Yeah, I've dealt with.
I'd go and investigate the house.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've lived in a couple different places. So, like when I first moved here in New York to the Bronx, it was an apartment. Then they bought a house, and they sold the house, and we got divorced and everything. So, I mean, it was just stuff I guess that was brought with them when they moved around. So it wasn't exactly anything that was actually in the house. It was just stuff that was brought with them that was attracted to them. So.
Attached to them, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about like specifics because privacy.
Yeah,
reasons,
obviously, yeah.
Privacy reasons, But yeah,
we've had similar in a pub.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a pub and we knew the pub was haunted.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to the landlady and said, "Did you want to try a bit of mirror scrying, where you actually change their face
Mm-hmm.
I hate
by
that.
looking in the mirror?"
Me. That does scare me.
And she goes, "Yeah, I'll try it." She wasn't expecting anything to happen. She was totally skeptic.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't expecting anything to happen
Mm-hmm.
until the ones that were with her actually saw her face changing
Ooh,
to something I described earlier in the night.
which was
It was another spirit, an older woman.
oh wow. So
And
they
they actually saw her face changing.
wow. Holy crap.
Because I was doing the mediumship side, I was actually pulled her back
Mm.
and made sure this, and then I crossed the spirit over
Oh wow.
afterwards.
Holy crap.
See, I do that every day, and I look in the mirror, I see an old lady.
Yeah, but it's slightly different.
Yeah, well, me
It's slightly
too. Me too.
different. Oh, hang on with that.
He sees an old
Wait a
lady. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, well, me too. I see myself as an old lady on my stream too. Let's see what Amanda has to
Creatures
say.
at the end of the bed, yeah, it could be any. That could be either.
I know.
Depends on what they look at.
Telling us not to get married. Ooh. Now, did you? But obviously, I guess you did end up getting married. Because she did say X, so I don't know if they ended up getting married or not. Because now it's like, yeah, it said don't get married, but now it's like, yeah.
I think the other one we had.
Yeah, almost 16 years.
16 years, yeah. I've had a similar experience.
I wish I.
Me and my mate were doing like astro traveling around the walks, as we used to call them.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing astral walks, and I looked down to my doorway, and there was this imp-like figure. I see an imp and a goblin, and it was stood by looking around my doorway and was gradually walking towards me.
Oh wow!
Because we were messing with elemental stuff, and I think we summoned an elemental.
Ooh.
I tried to reach out for it, but it wouldn't. It sort of. That's when I woke up fully, and I was come out of the trance that I was in.
Oh wow! So and then so basically, like when that happens, are they usually like not? Are they okay with that? Did they get pissed off that you?
He didn't look too happy that we were doing what we were doing.
Oh, because some things you don't mess with. Obviously,
Yeah,
not.
something. Well, I do, but
Yeah.
you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, right? Yeah. All right, we got another 5 minutes, guys, more or less. If you guys have any other questions or anything you want to ask Shadow or Piggy, any experiences that you guys have, we still have 3 viewers. I'm not sure where, but yeah, not sure exactly where. We had several viewers earlier, but they dropped off. So I don't think people were. I really didn't put out today I was going to be streaming, so. And it was also kind of early. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes in the next few minutes.
People will probably come on and watch it later anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay. A couple of weeks ago, I picked up on your emotions.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Oh, what to ask you exactly what happened?
I was physically sick.
Mm-hmm.
I just picked up on something really, really bad, something so negative.
Mm-hmm.
And this was on an okay stream that you were having, you know. And then all of a sudden, I felt something really, really bad was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think it was 4 days later, you had your little meltdown,
Mm-hmm.
and you messaged me, and you went, "I just don't want to I don't want to live anymore." And I was like, "That's what I picked up on."
Yeah.
But obviously, I hadn't said anything to you. I spoke to Shadow, because even Shadow came off and spoke to me and tried to get rid of.
That's when I went offline.
Yes.
You know, we were trying to get rid of the negative energy together.
Right.
And I couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah, because that was, that a couple of weeks ago. That was.
Yeah.
But that was even before you had your
meltdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was something that it's still the situation hasn't changed. Obviously, you still have things going on.
Your outlook on it just changed. That's all.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not exactly, but kind of.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like what scared me is the fact that I picked up on it and it made me physically sick.
Yeah.
And the fact that I couldn't even do anything about it. And I think that's probably why I was physically sick, was because there was nothing I could do.
Yeah.
To help or do anything. and it's like, I mean, I even said that, didn't I, Shadow? It's a warning.
Yeah.
And then obviously I couldn't come forward and say anything to you. But then 4 days later, you bloody say it anyway. And I'm like, for fuck's sake. So I'm messaging Shadow, help.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I mean, okay. I hope everything's okay. I didn't realize.
Amanda, question. What would you expect to do to that? To like a weird creature with 12 gauge? What do you think it would do?
Put a hole in a wall.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know that.
That would be.
It just interests me when you hear people, they've seen a spirit or something, and they it might have been a warning because it was the area. Oh, lovely.
Well, it is West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. That is.
That Harper's
is
Ferry.
Yeah.
Because something I can tell you about Harper's Ferry, there's the river that goes through, and that river goes down to Shepherdstown. Now, Piggy's probably heard of Shepherdstown because there's a ghost series there.
I've not got to that one yet.
With and that is well known for spirits, and there is a dark force that goes down that river, that's traveling down that river. Shenandoah, all that sort of area. And of course you also got the Trail of Tears that went through that area as well. But Nick Groth, however you want to pronounce his surname, Nick, he's done a series. He did a couple of series down that way, and of course Civil War, Harper's Ferry as well, around Harper's Ferry. So there was a lot of activity in that area. And flowing water acts like a conduit for them. It's a medium that they can get through from one place to another.
It's funny though that you're talking about the Civil War there, and then you were talking to me earlier about the Revolutionary War experience that I was dealing with. Apparently, I didn't even know about. Did he tell you about that, Piggy?
Yeah. He sent me photos as well.
Yeah.
Shadow always likes a second opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. They probably got a lot of energy attached to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, guys. It's been about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna be ending the stream. Shadow, thank you so much for
You're welcome.
being on. Piggy, thank you so much for not calling me a tit or pushing me in the bin. Now, I know tomorrow night. You'll save it for tomorrow, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I need to let it all out tomorrow night, and because if Shadow's streaming on Thursday,
Amanda's doing it for you. Amanda's doing it for you.
I literally have to be on my best behaviour on Thursday.
Why Thursday?
Me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Shadow, you were gonna be. Oh, let me put your Twitch channel, so I don't forget again. Twitch.tv/Shadowlord Gaming 22. There we go. Not the same as Piggy when Piggy did. Yeah, I know. So Shadowlord is going to be streaming on Twitch on Thursday, guys. Catch him. It's going to be his first State of Survival stream. He's going to be in-game streamer eventually once he gets past the Twitch stage. But make sure you stop by on Thursday. Give him all the support and love that you can give him. And then, I definitely might not be there from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely be there a little bit after because I'll be on my way home from work. So I'm not sure if I'll be there in the beginning, but I'll definitely be there eventually. Yeah. I'll be like Piggy. I'll show up eventually. I'll eventually show up. I'll just have a drink.
You love it when I show up.
Yeah. I know, right? Twitch.
You literally take bets. Do you think she's going to turn up?
Yeah, I know, right?
Literally, yeah.
I know. I didn't take any bets. I'm just, I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
Then I knew you would because you messaged me back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't forgotten. I knew it was there. It's just that Joe comes down at stupid times.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it happens. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's
not just that. I mean, Joe's like Shadow's dog. If I start talking, Joe will start going, arr, arr. And I'm like, shh.
Yeah.
It's funny though. He does that for a few minutes, and then he's quiet again now.
Yeah, he gets quiet. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Shadow's dog, not Joe.
All right, guys. For Amanda, Lemon Drop, I will be on. I'll see you guys tomorrow on State of Survival. You too, Shadow and Piggy. I'm gonna end the stream now. I gotta go pee. I've been holding it for an hour and a half.
And it's reset.
It's reset. Go do your bits and stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
And go to bed, yes. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll be back here wherever you see me either on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. And we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Thank you, Lemon Drop. We will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Lemon Drop. Hope you
later.
Feel better soon.
Yeah, definitely drink a lot of water, relax. Bits and stuff, yes.
Yeah, you bits and bobs.
The red dots, guys. Get your red dots over on State of Survival. All right. All right, see you tomorrow, guys. Love you guys. Take care.
Guys.
Take care.
Bye.